Fans can't stop gushing over Heartbreak High. From representing minorities so well and understanding how modern teenagers deal with pressing issues, Heartbreak High 2 is about to take things even higher. When it comes to racy teen shows, Heartbreak High has it all. It's a reboot of the 90s series, and the original lasted up to 7 seasons. That's why it's no surprise that the speculations regarding season 2 of the series already started. Now that Amory and Harper are back together as friends, there's a need to support and have each other's backs. Chuck is their common enemy now, and you can bet that even after they burned his car, they are still unsatisfied. Many innocent people in connection with Chuck's crimes have been arrested while he walks free. So even though Amory and Harper know Chuck isn't the type to mess with, they aren't going to stop. And since Chuck saw them running away after burning his car, he would come for these two best friends and have his revenge. Now it's full-blown war, and they would be ready for him too. Hopefully they'll find something to accuse him of that can take him away forever with the help of their other friends. But coming for these two reconciled friends might be the beginning of Chuck's end. And that could be the change Heartbreak High 2 needs to punish this villain. Don't forget, Harper and Amory's friendship has been through a lot of tension in season 1. And many awful things have gone down. Harper became reckless during their split and tried getting back at Amory numerous times by taking her boyfriends. And in between, Harper discovers she has chlamydia. Now, it's not so certain if she got it before getting intimate with Dusty or Malachi, or she got it after. But season 2 is going to reveal who infected Harper with the infection, and that will not only make her feel better, but give her the needed closure. Also, learning when she got infected would help her know the partners and exes to warn and inform Dusty and Malachi. Seeing as Harper had managed to get down with every boy Amory had ever fallen for, it's kind of sad because Amory might be too scared to get on romantically again. First it was Dusty and then Malachi, and fans don't think that will be the end of Harper taking over Amory's men. If she did it before, she will do it again, and that's what makes Heartbreak High a worthwhile series. Boys will always cause issues with girls' friendships, and even though they've reconciled, they will still clash in season 2 when they get to have an interest in the same person. So don't get too excited about their friendship yet. There are lots of quarrels awaiting them in season 2. If two friends can have so much to iron out with each other, then think about two lovers. Amory isn't the girl deserving of the not-so-straightforward romantic relationship she's been getting into. After she found Malachi, it looked like something promising, and better than what she had with Dusty. And even though the two ended the season by remaining friends, the fans could tell the relationship between them was far from over. The feelings between them are deep, and it could get better in season 2. But judging by the history Malachi has with Harper, Amory might just need to get a new lover in the upcoming season. And to make things fair, she would need to find someone that Harper can't touch. Amory and Harper aren't the only ones entangled in relationships, as there are even sweeter ones that have glued the fans to the show. Darren and Cash are something to look forward to in season 2. The iconic moment where Cash confesses his love as he's being taken away by the police is priceless. And yes, he might be facing some serious legal problems, but he will come out of it just fine to face the real love of his life, Darren. This relationship is going to be sweet and romantic, but then, as usual in every teen drama, they are going to encounter issues. Never forget, Heartbreak High knows no limits. Outside of the love, romance and legal issues Heartbreak High has enticed the fans with, there are also mental health issues being touched on. Fans have been able to discover that the reason Harper is the way she is due to problems at home. Her father's mental health has caused her many irregularities, and it's hard to come out of them, especially after attacking her father in self-defense. She may have gotten a physical refuge away from the situation, but the mental aspect will continue to affect her in season 2. Don't expect Harper to change and be an instant sweet soul in season 2, as she might get a lot worse. There will be more troubles in Harper's home that will spring up in season 2, and the fans will see how she deals with them. With Amory and her other friends by her side, she will learn to handle mental issues better than before, and fans can learn alongside her. There are many great representations of diverse people in Heartbreak High, and that's one of the reasons the series is so great. The autistic character Quinny was perfectly represented by the autistic actress Chloe Hayden. Quinny's girlfriend Sasha has tried her best to understand and cope with Quinn's autism needs, but she doesn't usually get it right. And that's going to keep being an issue for them in season 2. It's likely that Sasha doesn't end up with Quinny in season 2, as she's made it clear that she just wants to be a teenager without having to care for someone else. With Missy in the picture, Sasha does have a lot on her plate, and she would probably pick herself over Quinny in season 2. But with how interested fans are in Quinny's storyline and development, season 2 will be a better one for the character, and and she will find love either with a more understanding Sasha or someone else. She's going to show the world an autistic person can have it all together. After all, she's done so much already, and many fans are proud. Their SLT teacher, Miss Ober, has been implicated once and had to leave school before being brought back to keep their lectures going. As many intimacy issues are coming up among the students, some of them could continue to see Miss Ober as a threat, even though all she does is help them. This could lead to even more threats to her job and her privacy in Season 2 of the show. If Heartbreak High is anything like the 90s version, then Season 2 could get even more tricky. The 90s version had unprofessional relationships between teachers and students, and this could be a thing in Season 2. But instead of treating it so casually, it could be treated carefully and as a warning that it's an illegal practice and a threat to students' academic and personal progress. Also, it's a big issue the way law enforcement is represented in the show, and it's one of the few things that fans are hoping to see changed in Season 2. For example, Cash and other gang members working with Chuck have been arrested while Chuck is still free, causing more trouble. This will be addressed in Season 2, and Chuck will pay for his many crimes. It isn't as if the others are entirely innocent, but having a justice system where everyone is treated equally and investigations are well carried out would be a perfect one for the show in Season 2. The cops aren't only mishandling crime issues, they are frustrating many of the represented characters too, especially the Aboriginals. Sadly, that's the reality of things in Australia. But Heartbreak High 2 is happening to make everything change. It will change many views and opinions and let people just be themselves. The show is setting up something bigger than what the fans have seen in Season 1, and there are going to be characters you've never imagined. According to Will McDonald, who plays Cash, he said, "I think audiences can expect a lot of really new Australian stories that have never been told before, and a lot of characters that we've never seen on Australian TV before. So there will be more representations of minority groups to make everyone heard and seen in Season 2. Most of the cast will be coming back because they are the reason many fans can't stop thinking about the show." One fan said, "Heartbreak High has a non-binary character blow an air horn every time their stepdad misgenders them, exactly how it should be. If the cast had done so well in the first season, they surely will be back for Season 2, and there will be new cast that will be introduced too to make the many diversities in society well taken care of." The slangs in Heartbreak High are something to look forward to. If you think you've heard it all in Season 1, wait until Season 2 shows up. There will be many Australian sayings in Season 2, as many of the actors in the show now say they are fond of it, and each has their favourite slang. Just like Season 1, Heartbreak High 2 will have 8 episodes. When talking about renewal, Netflix considers viewers' opinions and reactions very seriously, and many fans can't stop talking about the show. Even though it's in some ways similar to Sex Education and Euphoria, the fans can tell that Heartbreak High is indeed very wild. So with how generally the show has been accepted, there would be no issue with getting Season 2 in September of 2023 or at most early 2024. What other surprises would you like Heartbreak High to pull off? Share your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching.